What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for joining me again for a long overdue one. I'm gonna try to make this video real fast. Cause I'm kind of in a hurry. All right, real quick. So I got my truck on the jack stands, and I had the weirdest shit that's ever happened. I never even heard of such a thing before. But I'm just gonna show you this bolt. This is not the bolt for the truck, but let's just say it is. So I had a bolt look similar to this. I tried to turn on my truck, and when I did so, it just went zing, like, it kind of gave me like a similar vibe to whenever you have a starter with the gear that's worn down. It just tries to engage, but it's just free spinning. That's exactly what it sounded like. But over the weekend, I had my nephew come and he was asking about the truck and whatever, and I just had parts. I didn't even check it. But he was like, what's under the truck? He checked it and he pulled out two bolts, two long bolts, really similar to this one. I have it on the truck right now, but I'm not gonna show you just yet. I'll show you in a little bit. But anyways, upon inspection, yes, the bolt was for the starter, but it was only like a couple threads in, and the threads were on the bolt, so it broke. Like literally, the starter bolts broke off the block on its own. Like, I ain't never heard that happen ever. So now I have to rethread the block on the truck. Well, at least I'm gonna attempt to do it, because my original plan was like, well, I'm shit out of luck now, so I'm gonna have to take off the entire engine. And I thought it was like the flex plate. I thought the flex plate had gone bad, either on the crank side, or maybe it had just broke off, or maybe the gear had worn down for whatever reason. But luckily that wasn't the case, and I think I might be able to fix this issue with the truck, with the engine still on the truck. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So here I got the starter just hanging, chilling. And let me see if I can show you guys. But right here, that's where the starter bolts up to. That one, those two right there. So now I'm gonna have to take this off. Luckily, I made some space. I took off the cross member that goes literally from right here, literally right above the starter. And I opened up some space. So now I'm just gonna have to take off this starter and try to drill and then tap. So yeah, that's not gonna be fun at all. All right, y'all. So it's been roughly about a week after I recorded that last bit of video. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last piece of video, but I did buy the kit to install Haley coils. But in that kit, I got the drill bit. This is a drill bit that I got, so I can drill the hole that's gonna hold the Haley coil. The problem is that I got a whole lot of stuff in the way, and I can't really stick my drill in there, and it's just not gonna work. So I was looking to see how I can make this longer. I did buy this. I don't even know what this thing is called, but I bought this, and then I drilled it, and then I shoved this drill bit in there. Mind you, this is not straight at all, but it is holding it in. I mean, as you can see right there, it's not in all the way. I mean, I could smack it and try to get it all the way in there. That's what she said. But like the way it is right now is the absolute most straight that I could actually get it. Let's go, y'all. So I got this one, first one down. As you can see right there, I got I just gotta punch out that little tab right there, and that first one's officially done. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. I gotta take that bolt off right now and do that, and then I'll show you guys how I did it. Okay, just, well, no, I don't want to say just about done, but I'm just about there on the second bolt, and I just want to give you guys a little bit of visuals of what I'm going on, what I'm doing right here. So this one's done. As you can see, it's already bolted up and all that. This other side got to be a little bit hard because this right here was literally on the way. So like, this is a straight shot to the bolt right there, and I had to shave off just a little bit. Oh damn, look at all that. I had to shave off just enough so I can fit my my socket extension, and you know, just get enough clearance so I can get that straight. I mean, I could have gotten it, but it would have been crooked. One thing I do want to say is that I'm still not in the clear. The last time that I had to do this was I broke a bunch of threads on. I swapped the heads. I did a cam fucking swap on a Mustang, and while I was doing that, me and my brother, we broke. I don't even know how many. We broke so many threads in that block and the heads that it got to the point where I'm damn near a professional now doing this. So, but one thing I do know is that it's really hard to get this the threads to go straight, like perfectly straight. Do I have it straight right now? I really don't know. I really hope so. It's not guaranteed, obviously, that I'm gonna have it straight, but as long as I can get my starter bolted on, that's a win. I don't care. I don't care what it looks like. It's a win, and I just need the damn thing bolted on. But yeah, for sure, this project was something I really don't wish on anybody. This thing sucks. There was no tools I could have gotten that would have made this thing easier. The only thing that would have made this thing easier was just simply just remove the block and do it the right way. I don't even have a hoist anymore. So yeah, that was gonna be extremely hard. So this was the next best thing. I actually ended up using this little extension that I made. It's almost straight. It still wobbles. Yeah, that's not good. But I got it as straight as possible, and I did tack it right there and on the other side. So I tacked it, you know, just enough for this thing to hold. I got the tap in there. It's screwed all the way. It's you know, it's threaded all the way through, so it's ready for the it's ready for the helicoil. I used 5/8 because the back end of the tap is square, and if it's just big enough to fit a 12.5/8 socket. So yeah, I did that with the wrench, and now I'm gonna just take it off right now. Oh, another thing that I had to do was, so I got this. I don't even have it on me, but in order for me to put the thread in there, oh, here it is. I have one on. In order for me to put the thread in there, so this is an exhaust hanger. I literally grabbed this thing, and then I just cut like a little slot right there for the little tail for the helicoil to sit on, so I can screw it on, because the thing that came with the kit obviously was not gonna work, because that thing was like, you know, was like this short, and this long ass fucking rod is barely long enough to work up there. So yeah, this project right here required a whole bunch of ghetto rigging, so I really hope this shit works. All right, y'all, so mission accomplished. Where is it? There it is, back on. I'm not even gonna come over here in front and say that is perfect. It is fucking not perfect. All right, y'all, so I'm officially done with this. This is actually the morning after. I already, put everything back together. I haven't turned it on, so it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Like I said, not 100% um satisfied with how helicoils came out, but as long as they work, I don't care. Um, Let me open this bitch up right quick. Damn it. Girl's car's on the way. All right, so I'll just take this time to talk to you guys in. So, your boy now is a homeowner. It's a bittersweet moment now because we just moved in. Like, it was so random. Like, we I don't know, we just kind of started looking at the end of the year, but that's what we were kind of working up to. My girl and I we kind of had a goal set when when I filmed that last video. We were done with where we were living, and we knew that we needed to get up out of there because where we were living was infested with homeless people. And I'm not gonna lie, that spot that we were living in was filled with rats, and I'm not shitting you. Yeah, it was a lot of fucking rats. It was disgusting. And it's not like we're dirty people. Like, my wife is like a neat freak. She has to have everything spotless, especially because we have kids. So there was an issue that was happening there that was not being resolved, and it went on for quite a while. And we just told them, you know what, we gotta go. Like, you guys, doesn't seem like you guys aren't. I mean, they were doing something, but it wasn't enough because the problem was still there. Especially because we had kids and the fucking rats were running around. I mean, I killed in one night like five of them shits, and that's the only ones that we were able to trap. But like I said, yeah. After that, we moved out, which I have some videos of another spot where I had a garage. In that other spot, it was an apartment. It was an apartment complex, and I mean, the garage was like, I mean, it was an apartment. I'm not gonna lie. So it was, I mean, literally half of the of a garage. So yeah, I had all my shit. Just, it was tucked, but I'm talking about, this is a lot of space right here. The truck would have been probably like somewhere like right here. So this is like pretty much what that drawer, the width of that drawer, that's how much space, walking space we had, and I had everything packed. We did have like a second story, but I kept my wheels and other stuff right there that I didn't need. But it later started being an issue. But ultimately, we knew that we didn't want to live in an apartment. As soon as we moved into an apartment complex, living with other people, we had to deal with living with other people. This specific spot was nice. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't ugly. It was nice. We had a pool and we had all kinds of things. But we also had neighbors. There was one neighbor, like my next door neighbor, literally next door to my garage. And that dude was a little bitch, put it lightly. So fast forward to now, during that whole time after we, left the downtown Vegas area, we knew that we needed to fix our credit. I mean, we already knew that, but we really fucking got down and started, working to get everything done so we can get a house. Long story short, we got in contact with the realtor, and they were like, well, you guys can start looking for houses now. So we're like, all right, let's start looking for houses. Let's entertain this. So we did. We started looking for houses, and then we were looking here and there. And I'm not gonna lie, there was like some of the houses were out of our price range, and we kind of got a little bit bummed because we were like, damn, we're gonna have to look for some ugly ass houses. Luckily, this house right here, we looked at it, and I'll just introduce you guys to the house. So this is the pad now. Bam. My biggest thing was fighting for a garage. That one of the houses that we thought we were gonna get, or we're gonna apply for, didn't have a garage. It just had like a little shade, like a parking space, but no garage. But yeah, there it is, y'all. I mean, I don't want to show you guys. I don't want to show you guys the mess that we have, because we moved in like 3 weeks ago, and we were gonna use my truck. This was gonna be hauling, because when we moved out of the downtown area spot, we literally only used, we went to U-Haul and we rented a trailer, and we trailered everything from that other spot into the apartment. So we were planning on doing the same thing with this truck, but yeah, one day, and we literally had it loaded up, and it's still loaded up. But yeah, when I came in, I tried to turn it on, it just free spun, like I said, and I was like, oh shit, something's wrong with the flywheel or the flex plate. Yeah, so that was it. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna do anything to this until we're actually settled in. So we're kind of settled in now, and I guess to the point where I could work on it now. And now to the sour part of this. Obviously, the whole house thing was sweet, garage sweet, but the sour part was that literally over the weekend. Today is February 17th, I think. And my boss called me. He's like, "You're fired." I was like, "What?" My guy shut down the company, and now I gotta look for work. So I'm looking for work. Hopefully now, the type of job that I had really didn't let me work on my cars. So now I'm forced to go find a job, and now I'm gonna go look for a job that's gonna allow me to do work. So I'm hoping to get some more content in here, especially since now we have a garage. I'm gonna, first of all, this truck, it's got a lot of work to do. I'm planning on respraying the whole thing. The Mustang is gonna get resprayed. The Mustang is right there. I'm gonna take that thing apart and spray the whole thing. I'm gonna rebuild the motor. I'm gonna redo the wiring. I'm just gonna redo the entire car. So hopefully I'm gonna have time to get it all done, actually done. But yeah. Anyways, enough of that jibber jabber. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you stuck around, I know I said I was gonna make this video short, but it's long now. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Stay tuned for the next one. I know there was a lot of followers that came around when I was gone, so I can see that people are actually interested in some of the shit that I'm doing, some of the ghetto rig shit that I'm doing, like you guys obviously saw. So I'm gonna try to keep them coming. Deuces.